Wold has a very unique core planning group process.
No two projects are the same.
We don't show up with a bag of solutions that we open up and say, here, try one of these on for size.
We honestly make an effort to understand each client individually.
Every community is slightly different. They might all have a shared concern over spending tax dollars wisely, but what's an important value to one may be a very different value system to another district.
We think it's important to get key individuals together, work with them to create what we call guiding principles, criteria.
We pride ourselves on listening. We don't come to a project with an agenda. It's more about listening to people and actually crafting something with them.
Where do you see the school 20 years from now? What is learning going to be like 20 years from now? How are they going to teach? You want to ask those questions, and Wold really is about knowing how to take those ideas and put it into physical form.
We start with the why as opposed to the how or the what. If you're really trying to solve the problems, you're going to need to go beyond the architecture. You're going to get into things that have nothing to do with building scope, that may be more of an operational issue, or there's a different way to resolve that.
Wold did a marvelous job working with hearing what those needs of the community were and capturing those into the construction of this building.
Without the team that we had, without Wold being a strong leader, without them having the experience that they've had, I don't know that we would have had the same success.
You know, they were very supportive. They were extremely insightful in terms of what other schools had done. The resources that they provided us were tremendous.
When we described the foundations of what we wanted in our design team, a collaborative space, a flexible space, they were able to articulate their vision and how it fit what we wanted in a really nice way and make it materialize on paper for us as well.
That's really what design is about, is optimally aligning the program, the activities that are taking place in the building, how the educators want to teach, what are the site restrictions. Together that creates design.
As we work with that core planning group, we're constantly referring back to what was established early on, those guiding principles.
There were a number of different designs discussed, a number of different drawings, but Wold was there every step of the way.
The process of taking a building from the initial concept, discussion of what might be, to a building that people are occupying and using, I relate it often to parenthood, nurturing something and then kind of sending it out into the world to exist on its own.
It's incredibly rewarding to see the outcome of that, and it smiles all around when you know you've hit a home run. You really don't need to say anything, you just walk to that place and it feels right.
Our role transcends, once we turn over the keys to them. It remains, part of our legacy, and we want to stay a part of that building as long as it's in use.